welcome on Air Wagner. It's the 29th of December, and I got cousin Nick with me in the front seat. Robert and Nancy are in the back. And this camera here, Santa Claus, in the form of Robert, got me a Hero13. So maybe this view will be better. I felt really bad. The last one we did was pretty bad. We're in Oakland. We're going back to Auburn, VFR, believe it or not. Come right along and see what we get. Ground Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, VFR request.
Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, open ground, Sierra request.
513 Sierra Juliet, 421 slant golf, information kilo, ports, request VFR to Auburn. We can accept runway 15 if that works.
Golden Eagle Sierra Juliet, stand by, maintain VFR to below 2,500.
2,500, we can do 15 or the 10s, either one, 3 Sierra Juliet.
Golden Eagle 3 Sierra Juliet, the congestion at 15 has cleared up, so run 15 taxi via Delta, squawk 4257.
4257, taxiing to 15 via Delta, 3 Sierra Juliet. And he said 2,500?
And Golden Eagle 3 Sierra Juliet, information kilo and current verify FA is kilo.
We have kilo, 3 Sierra Juliet. All right, get ready for the checklist. I've been taking off from 15 in many moons. There was one Christmas day, a long time ago on my 320, where the tower controller said, yeah, 1-8 Quebec, nobody in the pattern, you're free to turn around the tower. Because he wanted me to take off from this direction and just do a turn around the tower. So I gave him a nice steep turn around. That was the old tower. Nice steep turn around that. Now, let's do the checklist.
Throttle's heading 1500
Check.
RPM left.
Fuel boost pumps on low.
Check. We're good to go. Checklist complete. Tower 513 Sierra Juliet, 15 ready for takeoff.
Number 513 Sierra Juliet, Oakland Tower. Hold to runway 15, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 15 3 Sierra Juliet. All right, so that means get in position and hold. They used to call it position and hold, but people didn't understand it. So now it's line up and wait.
Runway 10 right, clear to land.
10 right, clear to land, 410 Kilo.
Golden Eagle 3 Sierra Juliet, turn left on course, wind 15089er, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
3 Sierra Juliet, clear for takeoff, 15. Early turnout okay?
Early turnout's approved.
3 Sierra Juliet, thanks. All right, we're on the roll. Let's make sure we got our fuel flow.
And November 214, radar contact.
In the 40s, check. Airspeed alive, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. Tap the brakes.
1561 Romeo.
And early turn, coordinated.
Number 3 Sierra Juliet, radar contact, say altitude.
3 Sierra Juliet, just passing through 700.
Westbound is a sky lane, maintain 2,000 for now.
Yeah, I stepped on you. 2,000 for 3 Sierra Juliet, and we're just passing through 1,000.
Number 53 Charlie, and continue towards the Oakland Coliseum, then follow the 84 northwestbound.
All right, 2,000.
South of the Coliseum, northbound is the Golden Eagle, 1,100 climbs to 2,000.
Okay, we're going to turn left, head to the Coliseum, and we're looking for the climbing Golden Eagle 53 Charlie.
Number 1561 Romeo, turn left, remain north of Lake Chabot, wind 1509er, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Romeo, clear for takeoff, north of Lake Chabot.
Traffic, 2 o'clock, high, 1 mile.
Charlie, we've got the Golden Eagle, we'll pass behind.
Good idea.
Number 53 Charlie, just verify you have the pause site.
I see him.
53 Charlie. Number 53 Charlie, that's approved, and you can descend maintain VFR to below 2,000.
Below 2,000, 53 Charlie.
And
Sierra Juliet, previous Skyline traffic hazard site, maintain VFR at or below 2,500.
Traffic, 4
3
o'clock.
Sierra Juliet, Roger, we saw him go by with the left landing light on. We'll go delete to 2,000, 2,500, 3 Sierra Juliet. Okay, it'll be bumpy here, kids, until we get over these hills.
Number 214, radar source.
They didn't warn us this time, did they?
Contact Hayward Tower, 12020, 214.
Golden Eagle 3 Sierra Juliet, contact NorCal departure 124.4.
24.4, 3 Sierra Juliet.
November 1561 Romeo, radar contact.
Never heard that one before.
I'll leave the voice on here in the area. 143, sorry.
Roger. Flight 30, if you make a turn towards the Bay Bridge, remain 1,000 feet over the water. If you get within the vicinity, well, basically where you are now, 1,000 feet over the water and west of the Bay Bridge for Bay Flight 30.
Yeah, west of the Bay Bridge and 1,000 over the water, Bay Flight 30.
Bay Flight 30, if you stay over the city, altitude's your discretion is when you go over the water, 1,000 feet below. Traffic 2 o'clock, 3 miles southeastbound, 1,300 to 1782.
Looking for the traffic, Bay Flight 30.
NorCal, good morning, Golden Eagle. Good afternoon, Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet's checking on restricted 2,500.
Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, NorCal approach, altitude's your discretion, remain outside of the Bravo, the Oakland altimeter 3029er, radar contact.
3029er and outside of Bravo, 3 Sierra Juliet. Okay, I didn't get that last part.
Charlie, 2000 Lake Merritt for Bay Tour.
Number 1653 Charlie North.
So we're going to stay low anyway because we got a headwind at 23. Let's go to 3,500.
East 880 and 80, 53 Charlie, we're looking.
How's the ride back there, kids?
Comfortable back here.
Very nice.
Number 3 Sierra Juliet, contact Travis approach 119 airplane enter. Have a good day.
Thanks a lot, 3 Sierra Juliet. You do the same. Travis, 199 so long.
November 53
Travis, good afternoon, Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet. Checking on gradual climb, leaving 3,200.
November 513 Sierra Juliet, Travis approach, Travis altimeter 3031, say altitude climb 2.
3031, looking at a headwind, we're probably going to level off here at 3,500, 513 Sierra Juliet.
3 Sierra Juliet, copy all.
So we get leveled off here. You know, you get a tailwind coming this way, right? Payback going back. You don't get it back. So roughly, this is a shade and fuel totalizer. So it says gallons remaining 62. Gallons to destination, we only need 20.9. Gallons to reserve is 41. And endurance, we can go an hour and 22 minutes with what we have on board. And we're going to be there in 27 minutes, maybe a little less. And we've used since fill up 172. So that's the fuel totalizer. You always don't trust it 2 or 3%. You don't trust it because it's not. After you experience fill ups and say we should take 150 and it takes 155 or 160, then you learn to have a little bit of fudge factor in there. You don't just run it down, and you know you don't really trust the gauges either. Some of the smaller planes, they're required in the flying clubs, and I used to do this. Is we dip the tanks with like a clear, fuel tester or even a wood stick to see exactly what's in the tanks, and then you calculate your burn accordingly. You don't trust the gauges because the gauges legally from the FAA only have to register what, Robert?
What was that?
They have to register empty when empty. I was explaining to Nick the requirements for fuel gauges.
Oh.
They only have to register empty when empty. Which sounds pretty stupid, actually. So we're looking out the front window. It's clear as can be unless you're in the valley. Because as far as the eye can see, straight ahead and down to the south, there's that tule fog that's sucking in the valley. Got a headwind of 7 here.
Well, I like what I'm seeing so far in the new camera. Thank you, Robert, again. But I've got to tweak some settings, try to get that flashing G600 to go away, and some other things.
And you'll get a closer look at the Shiloh wind farms now, because we're only 1,000 feet higher going in. So what's the story with these windmills taking out birds?
There's actually 10 different sites here. There's Shiloh 1 through 4, another site called 1 through 4, site called Montezuma.
Really?
And then a high wind farm with varying models of turbines. Bird strikes, I've only seen 1 dead bird and 2 bats of all the thousands of turbines I've been to.
Really?
Yeah.
Because what you hear is that, you know, they're getting massacred by the wind turbines.
Yeah, some areas are better than others, but the birds are pretty smart.
They avoid us a lot in the area. You'll see them do a maneuver, a quick maneuver. Either they hear you coming, or I don't know if they see it or not. All right, we're settled in. Let's take a trip around the G600. We got the power back a little bit. So it's 12:16 in the afternoon, 54 degrees out. Headwind of 5, crosswind of 8, with a total wind of 9 coming in this direction. We're showing a true airspeed of 187 knots, indicating 178, and we're crossing the ground at 182 knots. And we're GPS 1 to Auburn, 67 miles, bearing 023. Over here, I'll pull this out. You can see our course here. And now power settings. We're at 33 inches of manifold pressure, 1,800 RPM.
November 7, Lima Alpha.
23 gallons an hour on the left side, 21.5 on the right. And these are all happy. Fuels, we went over the fuel already, and then the temperatures on all the cylinders in the engine look good. There's somebody 1,200 feet above us, a couple miles away. They won't call him unless he's usually within 1,000 or he went behind us. When you pull this in, he looks farther away. Always looks better that way. So we're just going to sit here, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the view out of this camera is. If you look at the front windows again, there's the Shiloh wind farms that Nick just explained. Since Nick's a drone pilot, flies around these things and inspects them. Don't fly those drones higher than 400 feet, though, would you? Jerry likes to fly low. We don't want to see a drone.
3 Sierra Juliet traffic, 2 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, Skyhawk 3,500 maneuvering.
3 Sierra Juliet's looking for the traffic. All right, so we called traffic there.
3 miles southwest position is a RV6 at 3,600.
He's 200 below us.
And traffic RV722 Delta Kilo. We are in RV6 and heading 154, 4,300.
You got him?
Station.
2 Tango Delta, copy.
Where? Point. 3 o'clock.
Establish that works for 722 Delta Kilo.
You see him, Robert?
He's not available right now.
Okay, sorry. 3 Sierra Juliet, saw the 3 o'clock traffic go past us, our altitude. We'll maintain visual separation.
3 Sierra Juliet, copy all.
Fog in
Auburn?
Auburn.
Nancy asked a good question. Let's see if there's fog in Auburn. Let's take the waypoint info and look. Wind 220 at 4, visibility 10 and clear. Temperature 11, dew point 5, altimeter 3031. Simple weather, except if you're straight ahead. Now, let's see what some of the weather is that we're going into. And look at the front window, there's the fog bank. Let's check the waypoint info. Let's try SAC, Executive, which is on the route. If I spell it right, that'll help, huh? All right, weather there is visibility, quarter mile, and fog. So they're below minimums. McClellan, their visibility 3/4, overcast 200. How about Mather?
Travis approach. RV 57 Lima.
Major is not decoded. 29018. 29018.
3031.
3018.
3031.
Quarter mile fog, 200 overcast.
Maneuvering before going to Nut Tree, just to let you know.
Last one, Lincoln. The weather there is visibility 1 1/4, overcast 200. So everybody below us is either at minimums or below minimums. And I always say that flying over an undercast like this is no different than flying over mountains at night. You're not going to see what you're going to go fly into. Oh, I hear static. What's that?
It's back here.
Robert working that?
No, it's fixed.
Who fixed it?
It's on Big Boss Lady's headset.
Is that? Does she take a look at her plugs? Are those the ones that are bent?
I just did. Well, I didn't take them out.
I'll pull them out and redo them. I'm gonna clean them too.
Okay. See, what I like to do is, if you're flying over an area of inclement weather or hostile terrain, which this is hostile terrain, and your engines are running good and everything's working fine, just leave everything alone. Don't touch anything.
Alright, she's plugged back in.
Okay, were those bent?
No, they're not bent.
Okay. It's like when we were in the emergency and we lost this engine, and
Sierra Juliet, contact NorCal approach 125.25.
2525, 3 Sierra Juliet, thanks, and so long. It'll be quiet frequency. NorCal, good afternoon. Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet is checking on 3,500.
Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, NorCal approach. Hello, local altimeter 3033.
3033, 3 Sierra Juliet. So we're coming back from Medford from Canada, blew the engine, and this engine was working fine. And Nancy said, you know, can you turn the air conditioner up a little bit? I says, it's not on. That engine runs the air conditioner. We're not touching anything. Nothing. You can open a vent. That's about it.
15.4, you 28, Echo Tango.
So if it ain't broke, don't mess with it.
Travis approach 126.6.
And NorCal 3 Sierra Juliet.
Number 3 Sierra Juliet, NorCal.
If anybody's keeping track, the undercast is starting right below us now.
Number 3 Sierra Juliet, roger.
All right, so I told them that this is where the undercast, you know, overcast for if you're on the ground, is starting right here. You know, in case that he's like working a pilot who needs to find, you know, where the clouds stop. You know, now he knows. I marked them, and he knows.
6 Charlie Sierra, NorCal, I have a request.
Yeah, so this, you know, you can see, you're looking at the Garmin pilot. So this, you know, follows us, and I can go to Auburn.
If no reply, come back to this one.
And I can look to see if anyone's in the pattern now, and kind of get a mental picture of the traffic there. So far, nobody's flying because I don't think they're going to fly when this is nearby. And these, you know, I told you this one transmits, and this hooks everybody up to Bluetooth.
Number 456 Charlie.
Phone's hooked in. This is hooked in. Robert's phone's hooked in.
Number 6 Charlie.
It only takes three. It only lets you have 3 devices.
And on your tablet there, it'll show other planes in the area as well.
Yes, just like this. See that plus 10? That's him right there. Plus 10. Now, if I wanted to, I could go to this screen and look just for traffic. And it'd be like this screen, and I could see everybody here if I wanted to. On the other plane where we have that one iPad mini, we use it just for traffic, and so we just have that screen on there. So look at the temperature, 61. It's an inversion. That's what's pushing down it's high pressure right now. That's what's the heat. That's what's pushing this fog down and causing the fog. So I remember my training early on, you know, talking about, you know, this kind of terrain below us and the you know, the fog, and if you're at night and you're over the mountains, it was kind of creepy because my instructor, he taught me in the plane, like the one that was in front of us in the airport, and he said, well, you know, if your engine stops and you have to, you know, go into this stuff, he says, land into the wind, go as slow as you can, put the flaps down, and go as slow as the plane will fly, and hope you hit something soft. Oh, damn. That was like, oh, that sounds great. But if you're in a twin engine, that's a little bit more comforting. You know, hope you hit something soft. It's not a good plan.
770 NorCal approach.
See, this is the southwest. He's above us. He's 7 miles away. But if I pull in here, there's a fair amount of people flying. More than I would think. That's the southwest.
5,000.
Down to 5,000, sky 5,200.
Sky west. I usually leave the 6 mile ring and the 2 mile ring. Because we're traveling 176 knots. So if you're going 60 knots, 60 knots is 1 mile in 1 minute. And so that's 180 by 3. So we're going 3 miles a minute. So if somebody is 6 miles away, they're 2 minutes away.
So we're at 3,500 feet.
3,500 feet.
Why does that one say 4257?
So that is our transponder. That's the transponder that sends out the pulse to air traffic control. And the ALT says that it's sending out an altitude signal of our current altitude. And you can look at the system status, at the GPS status, and you can see all of them that it's reading.
2770, maintain flight level 190.
And it's not, perfect. It thinks we're at 3,484 feet, so it's off, 80 feet. Because it's triangulating, and it's also based on the barometric pressure, so the barometric pressure might change. So it's 3033 at Auburn. What's the barometric pressure? 3030. So for every point, it's 10 feet. So it'd be 30 feet less. Anyway, it's that's the GPS altitude. But the altitude that we're getting here is based off
4137 Charlie NorCal approach.
On a system called AHARS, Altitude Heading Reference System. So AHARS gives the information
whatever you'd like,
based on what you put in for a barometer, because that's more accurate. And then we also have, this is a radar altimeter down here. It sends out a radar pulse, and it'll tell you how far above the ground you are by hitting a radar pulse. Because we're right now we're 3,500 feet. You can only go 2,500 because this is made to be looked at when you're at a low altitude. Like if you're coming into an airport and you can't see, it's a second reference for altitude. This is your first reference. This is like a second reference. That's another reference for that altitude. And then you have the radar one, which sends it out. But if it's sending it out down, and you got a wall in front of you, it's not seeing the wall. So it's not like FLIR, it's not forward-looking infrared.
Remember 19 Whiskey, contact approach 125.4.
I think we just passed executive. This guy's got us all the way.
Juliet, any altitude restrictions canceled?
30 Juliet, never had one, but thank you.
You're welcome. 2770, contact Oakland Center at 1.
A lot of times they'll give us altitude restrictions in this area for Southwest coming into Sacramento that way. I bet you SMF is clear. Let's see. Waypoint info, airport.
6 Charlie Sierra, contact Oakland Center.
KSMF, Sacramento. Their weather is 10 miles, broken at 1,000, broken 2,000.
Did you like the view out of that camera? I hope so, because they're not going to see any more. For some reason, the camera video cut off there.
So the difference between broken and scattered, well, clear is obviously clear. Do you know the difference between broken and scattered,
No.
Mr. Drone Pilot?
So just go off of broken, or
so broken means more than 50% of the sky is obscured by clouds. Scattered is less than 50%. Okay, we're there in 6 minutes. So I left the fuel pumps on. So the engine has its own fuel pump, engine-driven fuel pump, mechanical. And then you have electric fuel pumps that you use for takeoffs and landings in case your mechanical fuel pump just decides at the absolute worst possible time to break. So, you have it. Now, when I'm over hostile terrain like we are now, or high altitude, I don't touch the fuel pumps. I leave them on. I want to find out later if the engine-driven fuel pump doesn't work.
Yeah.
And you won't know until you turn it off. So when we do turn it off, it's part of the routine. You turn one off, you make sure the engine still runs, and you turn the other one off. These have new fuel pumps when I had the work done. Oh, there's something in the pattern now at Auburn. Who do we got? 418 for Tango just took off.
Remember 1 Mike Victor, they passed by, no factor.
See what their 1 minute weather says.
Romeo, contact Oakland Center at 127.905. Have a good day.
At 3 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 12 Celsius, dew point 4 Celsius. Altimeter 3028 inches.
28.
Remark.
Please review noise abatement procedure prior to departure.
I think the wind was something at 2403.
Auburn Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 203.
Approved. Have a good day.
I was listening to the AWOS. Was that for 30 Juliet?
Number 30 Juliet, affirmative. You can squawk VFR. Change over to the advisory frequencies. Approved. Have a good day.
Thanks a lot, 30 Juliet. Talk to you next time. Going 1200.
Okay. Please review noise abatement.
Let's hear that wind again.
Auburn Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 2035 Zulu. Wind 230 at 3 knots.
Left crossing to the south. Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Golden Eagle 530 Juliet is 10 to the south on a left 45 for 25, full stop Auburn. Yeah, they're using two. There's a couple people taking off. They're in the pattern.
84 Tango, 20 left, base 25 Auburn, touch and go.
That's good. He said what he's doing, touch and go. Turn the autopilot off. Fly the plane. So you can see now, you see more ground than sky, right, at the front window. You know, that's what, you know, you when you're learning, you learn, you know, like your instructor will say, oh, you must have the nose down, we're losing, I see a lot of ground. And subsequently, if you're pointed up and you see a lot of sky, you're climbing.
943 turning left, crosswind for closed traffic, runway 25 Auburn.
There's two guys in closed traffic. So this is announcing.
Alter 84 Tango, turning final, 25 Auburn, touch and go.
Auburn traffic, Golden Eagle 530 Juliet, 7 mile left 45, 25, full stop Auburn. All right, let's do our pop and jump.
Skyhawk 943 turning left, downwind, runway 25.
Pressurization, check. Air conditioner off, prop sync off, auxiliary pumps on, gas on mains. All right, so we have to watch for them now and coordinate in. So everybody talks to each other and works it in. Auburn traffic, Golden Eagles now on a 5 mile left 45, 25, full stop Auburn. Yeah, I see one guy midfield left downwind right now, so that's him. That's 943, and the other guy, another one. There's like 3 in there now. I see somebody just took off, so we're going to sequence in. I think we're going to get in before that guy. Who's upwind out of Auburn now?
Auburn traffic 06 Charlie, upwind 25 departing to the south.
Okay. Anybody else? Where's 84 Tango?
84 Tango just departed. I'm going to keep an eye out for you and the drone behind you.
Okay, we're 3 out. I'll be probably entering the downwind behind 3943, 30 Juliet, Golden Eagle. So I'll pull it in a little bit more, 1 mile, 2 mile. Okay, so this traffic, he's going out, he's leaving. That guy just took off. That guy's there.
Auburn traffic, Skyhawk 943 turning left base, runway 25 Auburn.
So he's turning left base.
Charlie, left crosswind 25. We have that 45 traffic in sight, departing to the south.
Great. Okay, he's departing.
For Tango, we got twin inside and left crosswind, Auburn joining left downwind 25 Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Golden Eagle 530 Juliet, left downwind 25, full stop Auburn.
Auburn traffic 943 turning final, runway 25 Auburn.
That's 943.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, low, 1 mile.
That's him. Auburn traffic, Golden Eagle, midfield left downwind 25, full stop Auburn. All right, let's put the gear down. First notch of flaps. We're waiting for 3 indicator lights to show up here. This says our gear is down and locked. I got 3 green. First notch of flaps.
And Archer 84 Tango, left downwind 25, full stop, Auburn.
He's over the numbers. I think I can turn base. Yeah. Auburn traffic, Golden Eagle 530 Juliet, left base 25, full stop Auburn. Pretty look out the window, all that snow in the mountains.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot.
You're going to get more.
Auburn traffic, Golden Eagle 5130, Joey, continuing left base to final, full stop Auburn 25. Alright, went through it just a bit, looking for him to take off. He's upwind now, so we're number 1.
So I left this shot in there for you keyboard warriors to go apoplectic about my steep turn this close to the ground.
Auburn traffic, Golden Eagle 5130, Joey, short final 25, full stop Auburn. Full flaps. We're a little high. Put some speed brakes in.
And Auburn 84 Tango left base 25, Auburn for touches, full stop this time.
3 green. That's 1 landing. That's it.
Auburn traffic, Skyhawk 943 turning left, downwind, runway 25, Auburn.
That's him talking, right?
Auburn, Golden Eagle is clear of 25, going to parking lot. That's it. Well, thanks for riding along with Nick and Nancy and Robert.